There's proof of the flood everywhere.
everywhere.
And then people always tell me especially when I'm debating like an atheist, where'd the water go? If the God flooded the earth, where'd the water go? Who says it went anywhere? The earth is 70% water today.
70% water. Think about that.
Who's to say there wasn't a lot more land before?
Right.
Maybe there's evidence that there was. They try to get you to believe it's fictional because it's easier to control you that way. God's not a liar. Satan is. God laid it all out for you, clear
Man,
as day and
it's
literal. But there's been a massive cover up of history that has gone on in every culture, not just ours, to muddy the waters and distort real history.
yes.
And this is something that they talk about. It's something that is not fringe even. It's just that
No.
the people that speak out against, like for instance, the timeline of Egypt or any of these things, accepted history, are just ostracized and made to be fringe. It's not. It's more of a minority of people that actually still believe those archaic things about Egypt or the Sumerian tablets or things
Yeah.
like that. The people that are contradicting that information are more. There's more of them.
Wait.
They're just not given a microphone or put cameras in front of.
It's
Unless
like,
you're Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has them on all the time.
well, there's that God complex again. We think we're smarter than everybody and that nobody else could possibly be any smarter than us. When the ancient Egyptians literally tell you in their own texts that we are squatters and the original Egyptians were the Kemens and the Kemens built all this. And they say that, and we're like, nah, no, they didn't. And they're like, no, seriously, the Kemens built, we didn't build this. And we're like, no, I don't believe you. I think you built it. And it's like, no, I did not. And then we're like, yes, you did.
I believe the fallen instructed man, and they gave us information that we weren't supposed to have, and we went wild with it.
Oh, yeah,
And I think
guaranteed.
that was the intention of the fallen, because
In
I think they're trying to destroy, and they can't do that. They have to have us do it. They can't destroy or create.
And I also think that there's Nephilim wars between the Nephilim. Like they use us as their soldiers against each other. And when they wage war against spirituality, I don't think it's just one Satan. I think it's multiples.
Well, the Bible's pretty clear that Satan is the Lord of this earth.
Hmm. Yeah, and other than the first two chapters of Genesis, nowhere else in the Bible does God ever say that the earth is good. Only when He created it, and then as soon as He created man, we came and messed it all up.
We have a tendency to do that.
We do. We sort of do. I
Yeah, they're
just don't
playing us
think.
against each other. And I think the reason, though, is that they need us. I think these fallen entities need us. They're not capable of things like creation. They weren't made in God's image. I think that's one of the things they cannot do.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
I think
That
they're
that
not capable of imaginative thought. They're probably smarter than us, but not able to imagine things.
right, and that explains the abductions and DNA splicing, even to this day, going all the way back to caveman days. I mean, they've been writing
They're
about it on
jealous of
walls.
us as well. It's kind of like when you see a spider and people are like, it's more afraid of you than you are of it. They're afraid of us. They are envious of us. They hate us because they want to be us.
Yep, they didn't. They never got what we got.
Right.